It's time now for Cody Bronx football on 103.3 The Range.
Look left. Here's a short pass to McCartan. McCartan's going to try to get around. Blocked by Hensley. He's got some room and more. Cuts inside, and he is going to pay her. Touchdown, Cody. A 50-yard completion from Maddox Ball to Grady McCartan for the score.
Coming up, the pregame show covering today's matchup, updates from around the state and your local teams, and a pregame interview with Bronx head coach Matt McFadden.
Same formation for the Bronx. Ball, deep pass for Hensley. He's got it, and wrestled down at the Evanston 36-yard line. A big play for the Bronx.
We are just 30 minutes away from the opening kick. Now, sending you out to the field, bringing you today's play-by-play, here's Wyatt Barichka.
And a good chilly Friday evening from outside Spike Vanoy Stadium on the campus of Cody High School for this 3A West Conference matchup, as well as senior night for the Cody Bronx. They'll be honored here in just about 7 minutes or so here. We're live on 103.3 The Range, as well as online on video. You can go to myheartmountainradio.com to find the stream. It's pretty easy to find. Right there is, again, senior night is about to approach here. And we're going to let the crowd mic and our PA announcer talk about the senior nights and everything that is going in between. Again, the Cody Bronx are taking on the Wolves from Green River in a contest. We don't have the full accurate playoff result, but a win today for Cody pretty much is solidifying them in the postseason. Green River is going to need a lot of help, including a win tonight. The Cody Bronx are coming into this one 5-1 after a loss to Star Valley 52-35. The Bronx really couldn't control the second half, and Star Valley just kind of ran it down their throat in the second half on the ground side of things, and you really saw a breakout performance by Thompson for the Braves, who would go officially, according to the stat sheet, 195 yards on the ground was the official number that they had him for yardage. And for Green River, they go to 1-6 after a loss 57-14 against Bell. That game was actually competitive in the first quarter, or the first half. It was a 17-14 score going into the half, and then turnovers would be the story for the Wolves in their finish against the Powell Panthers. Again, we are live on YouTube as well. Again, you have to go to myheartmountainradio.com for the contest. We're going to step aside, 60-second timeout. When we come back, we are going to see if the seniors are about to be honored. There's about maybe 4 minutes until then, but we'll give you the history of these two teams after this 60-second timeout as you're tuned in to Cody High School football live on 103.3 The Range.
Trend in building is industrial. Cascade Services in Cody specializes in welded railings, stairs, and beautiful spiral staircases. So give your new home update, or commercial business the wow factor. Your fabricator will help you design your idea in a timely manner and exceed your specifications. Cascade Services for all of your welding and fabrication needs. Call 307-202-2433.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takahouchi equipment and service needs. Takahouchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takahouchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takahouchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
This is your build-up to kickoff presented by Cody Ace Hardware at your home, lawn, and gardening store. Visit them on the Beck Lake Plaza on top of Grable Hill. For these two teams, it's going to be the 32nd all-time meeting according to Wyoming-football.com. Cody leads the all-time series against the Wolves, however, 20-11. They first played in 1949 in the A-State Championship game. Cody has won the last 6 games against the Wolves. Green River's last win 7 years ago. You have to go all the way back to 2017, where Green River will win the contest 21-13. Again, we're kind of just playing this by ear and waiting for the seniors to be honored here. Let's take a look at the matchup currently tonight, what's based on what's on paper. Taking a look on the offensive side, Cody has the number 1 rushing attack at 216 yards per game for the Bronx. Green River is not in the top 10 if we're looking at top 10 statistics. However, Green River is 7th in the passing game. They average about 129 yards per game through the air. They average about 9 yards per completion. For the Cody Bronx, they are 2nd in the passing game at 246. Cody, even with the struggles last week, are still the number 1 ranked offense at 462 yards per game. Going through the passing or the defensive side of the ball, Cody ranks 7th at 151 yards per game, and last week's, again, didn't really help the Cody Bronx much. The passing defense, though, is it's Cody at 7 at 145. They surrender. Green River at number 6, just 1 spot above at 132. Cody with the number 9 defense, they average about 296 yards per ball game, and we just saw a lot of flames going up in the air. That will be the intros. You saw that on our live stream. Taking a look at also the defensive side of the ball, and if you take a look at top performers, Green River has quite a few actually in the top 50 according to the official statistics that are provided. Green River has the number 3 player, the number 5 player defensively, the number 10 player defensively, 26 and 34. For the Cody Bronx, they have the number 15 player, Zach Nelson, who averages 12 points per game. For Green River, it's Don Hamill, who averages 15 points per game defensively. You got Chase Hatch, who sits 22nd in the Class 3A state rankings. Cash McFadden, who is the 37th ranked in the 3A classification. Jerome Beardall at 44, and Owen Monfelt and Owen Peterson 48 and 49, respectively. Again, we're still waiting for announcements to go. When that happens, we are going to send it to the PA, and we'll work on getting the lighting fixed on our live stream here in just a moment. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be back right after this. You're tuned in to the Build Up to Kickoff pregame show presented by Cody Ace Hardware right here on 103.3 The Range.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
We're going to have some camera work as the lighting is not being really friendly with us here on a chilly, cold day here in Cody, Wyoming. Big thanks to McKenna, who is back at the studio keeping us on the airwaves. A big thanks to Haley, who is doing the camera duties tonight. She's pretty well experienced, so I'm just giving her a hard time. Feel free to chime in on the chat as well if you're watching live on our YouTube page. Again, you go to myheartmountainradio.com, the Cody Band playing. We'll try to get them. With that, you hear the announcement. We will send it to the PA announcer and give it for the seniors to be honored here tonight at Spike Vanoy Stadium.
Please direct your attention to the north end of the stadium as we introduce our seniors and their parents. Joe Arizmendi. Parents Gabby and Rodrigo. Maddox Ball. Parents Jen and Chad. Logan Barton. Parents Marcy and Adam. Wyatt Barton. Parents Stacy and Spencer. Jerem Beardall. Parents Heather and Ryan. Logan Bogardus. Parents Elisa and Ben. Noah Capelli. Parents Amy and Lewis. Sam Capelli. Parents Amy and Lewis. Jared Chrysler. Parents Deborah and Sterling. Chase Hatch. Parents Chanel and Jacob. Miles Hensley. Parents Thea and Cody. Emma Lindahl. Parents Chris and Alex. Lucas Lauren. Parent Sherry. Grady McCartan. Parents Ashley and Jay. Damian McCall. Parents Natasha and Justin. Destin Patterson. Parents Brendy, Courtney and Justin. Owen Peterson. Parents Jen and Scott. Tony Salgado. Parents Lee and Les. Trey Smith. Parents Cassie, Randy and Whitney. Warren Sorensen. Parents Meg and Heath. Trevor Spomer. Parents Juliana and Ruben. Aaron Trotter. Parents Nicole and Sean. Rachel Williams. Parents Jen and Chris. Rose Bernard. Host parents Jen and Chris Williams. And those
your 2024 Cody High School Bronx. And we're going to keep going here on your Build Up to Kickoff pregame show. It's presented by Cody Ace Hardware. As we're going
something a little greater than yourself. Pink, but we ask the kids to donate. We kind of have a jar we pass around, and hey, if you're going to wear pink, you're going to wear a jar, or you want to spat pink or tape pink, just to donate a little bit, so we can give back to this cause as well. So we take the donations, they'll be passed around in the crowd as well, and those donations will go right back to our cancer center here in Cody. And yeah, it's a great cause, and there's, I think kids play harder when you got to play harder than just for something like a stat line or somebody else. So our seniors are playing for one another tonight. The whole team's playing for the seniors, but then we're also playing for a more important cause with cancer.
Going to be a heck of a night and a good night for the community of Cody. Coach, last question here, always the last question. X Factor difference maker, what's going to make you guys go 1-0 this week?
We just need to play Cody football, play clean football, and just get back to fundamentals. And I know that's probably a boring answer for you, but that's what I want to see. I want to see take the fundamentals that we worked on all week, and I just want to see us improve on those.
Perfect, Coach. Thank you for your time, and we'll talk to you after the game.
Go Bronx.
Big thanks to head coach Matt McFadden for taking some time with a pregame interview. We apologize for our stream audience again. You're going to get some difficulties. We're going to work through those on the video side of things as time goes on. And Green River Wolves just got introduced by head coach Blaine Christensen in his second season. And now
announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10
Cody Bronx
immunity from the purge.
about to get introduced here at Spike Vanoy Stadium, and hopefully not the final time this season. A win would help them get a little bit closer to securing a home playoff game, as the craziness is about to come from the video and the flames and everything here. For a video audience, you're able to see that, and you're seeing the Cody Bronx make their way out. Max Ball leading the way with Owen Peterson. That's Owen Moffeld, excuse me. As they make their way out, looking to end their regular home stance 4-0 against the Wolves from Green River. Cody did win the toss. We did not know if they elected to defer or receive the opening kickoff. As we get set here for Friday Night Lights, it's the Cody Bronx and Green River Wolves. Big thanks to Cody Ace Hardware. Your build-up to kickoff show is presented by Cody Ace Hardware. Also, a big thanks to Allstate agent Gail Mitchell. You're in good hands. State Farm agent Jen Talich, like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. Wydot seatbelts save lives. Buckle up every time you get on the road. It looks like Cody's going to receive the football. Breadboard, your sub shop, located on top of the Grable Hill in Cody. Park County Glass, as well as Cascade Service. So the Bronx are going to get the football to start. We're going to see the Cody offense here in just a moment. Your scoreboard tonight brought to you by Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. So we'll take 10 seconds for station identification here in just a moment. You're tuned in to Cody Bronx football on the range.
KBEN, Cowley, Cody, and the Bighorn Basin.
103.3 The Range.
Big thanks again to McKenna at the studio. Also a big thanks to Haley, who is helping our camera duties tonight, making this look good on the video side. Green River to send it away. It is Boston Croneball. And I believe Trey Smith, or no, excuse me, that's Owen Peterson to receive. It is Boston Croneball who receives it on the far side. He's going to bring it on the right side of the field to the 20, 25, 30. He's got some room. Good job by the blockers, and Cody is going to start with a kickoff return for 6. Touchdown, Cody. 97 yards to the end zone, and the Broncs are on the board to start this one off. How about that to start the game? So fast for our camera work, but immediately a return for 6 for the boys in blue, and what appears to be, hold up, we got possibly a flag. So you see the defense make their way out. And how about negating that entire return for the score? And so the Broncs were going to set up shop now. What appears to be, it's going to be inside the 40 and spotted at the 30-yard line. So that's where the penalty occurred, at the 40. So we are going to see the Broncs offense right away here. As you do see Grady McCartan out there, we weren't sure if he was going to make his way out, but you can expect a lot of seniors are also wearing pink night to support breast cancer awareness. Ball's going to have everybody shift here. Shotgun set. One receiver split to the left, 2 to the right. It's going to be a give up the middle, and here you go. We got a big carry by Owen Peterson, and he's going to go to the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown unless there's a flag. So you get rid of the touchdown return, but you'll put 6 on the board immediately like that, and they will say, yes, touchdown, Cody. So now we get a score for the Broncs, and that was a 70-yard touchdown run by Owen Peterson for the first official score of the game, and that was the first official offensive play. Nelson to put it through the uprights here. McFadden to hold it. Kick is up, and that is perfectly down the middle. And just like that, Cody takes a quick 7-0 lead over the Wolves of Green River. We'll step aside, 30-second timeout. Back right after this, right here on 103.3 The Range.
One-stop dealer for all your Takahouchi equipment and service needs. Takahouchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takahouchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takahouchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
You're tuned in to Cody High School football on 103.3 The Range.
Well, what you thought was a 97-yard touchdown run, that was negated by a block in the back. So how does Cody respond? Well, a 70-yard touchdown by Owen Peterson on the first play for the Cody offense. And now the Broncs lead 7-0 on your Pinnacle Gang scoreboard. Nelson's going to send it away to the Wolves. So we're going to have to see the kick, and it's underway here, and that's going to zip in the end zone. Deep to receive was Bentley Johnson and Braxton Doak for the Wolves. So that will bring Maddox Hintz, the quarterback for the Wolves. You see Green River, number 7 in the passing game, right around 129 yards per game. Couple of names to look out for. Braxton Doak, Chaz Helmendollar. As the Wolves will start in I formation, one receiver each side. Here's a give up the middle, and he's still on his feet. That's going to be Jaden Walter who gets the carry for Green River. And it's going to be for maybe a gain of nothing. They officially ruled out how to get the official weight here. Green River hurrying it up here. Trips to the right side of the formation. One single receiver to the left, and we're going to have a whistle that flags, a couple of flags, and see what we get here. The way it quickly was going, Cody shift, but Cody was pointing immediately to Green River. We don't have a call yet. 11:01 left to go in the quarter.
Encroachment. But second down.
They call it against Cody, so that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Green River getting a free 5 yards. And they'll reset here. They'll go same formation. Trips to the right, single receiver to the left, man in the backfield for Hintz is Walter. Hintz checks the sideline. In the shotgun, he's going to have a design rollout to the right. And he's going to throw. It's going to be caught by Dax Taylor for a first down. Looks to be maybe a gain of 9. They'll officially give him 10. And that's a first down for the Wolves. 1st and 10 at the 35. They'll go to a 2-by-2 set for the Wolves in their road greens. Green tops, green bottoms, green letters, and green numbers. The Bronx in their all blues with the white numbers and gold trim. Quarterback keeper. Ball is supposedly out according to Cody. Still waiting for a decision. Officials are discussing. Cody is saying they have the football. And it'll just be second down after a loss of 1. That was a quarterback keeper by Max Hintz. Second down in 13, excuse me. They do move the ball back. We'll go back to a gun set, 2-by-2. Man in the backfield, Christensen calling the plays for the Wolves. As Hintz has checked the sideline every play. Here's a give up the left side for the Wolves. That was Walter on the carry. Walter gets back past the original line of scrimmage, maybe gets 4, and that should be 3rd down and about 9 to go. Now go trips to the right, single receiver to the left, and once again, Hintz checks the sideline. Still waiting for a call, and they've done it every play. They've been in the gun. Got one man in the backfield. Hintz is now going to go back to that right side, and it's going to be knocked away by Peterson, who was on the defense on that play. That will be the first incompletion for Green River in this contest, and that will be a 4th down. The punt team will make their way out. Appreciate you tuning in, however you may be tuning in tonight on myheartmountainradio.com, 103.3 The Range, as well as our video stream. Cody's going to have Chase Hatch and trying to get the other number for the Bronx again. McCartan's usually back, and it's going to be touched, and luckily he picks it up as Kyler Stinson for the Bronx and avoids a disaster on that one if he let that go. And the Bronx will have their second possession. Just a one-play drive last go-around. They, again, had a 99 or 97-yard touchdown return is what we thought, and it came back in a block in the back. But Cody would respond with a 70-yard touchdown run by Owen Peterson. Ball currently spotted at the 34-yard line. On the left hash, Cody going left to right. They're all blues. The American Bronx decal, number decal on the right side of the helmet. Logo on the left. Ball's in the gun, 2 men in the backfield. Expect them to get reset here. Now single receiver to each side of the formation, 1 man in the backfield. This is going to be a carry up the middle. Peterson on the carry. We'll give him 3 yards on the carry. 2nd down and 7 to go. Back into the shotgun. Same formation for the Bronx. Peterson again on the carry up the middle. He'll get to the 40. And That will be, appears to be a 2-yard gain. Broncs are hurrying it up here at the 40. Ball again. This time, first pass attempt. So look for Hatch, gets it for a first down at the 50 into Wolves territory. And that's going to give him what appears to be 18. Hurry it up, 16 yards on the completion. Cody hurrying it up. Ball again looks Hatch's way, and Hatch was looking to go one-handed. And that will be second down for the Broncs. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Ball's going to check the sideline. 1 of 1 so far on the drive. Ball again looks. This time it's going to be Hensley on the reception. He's going to have a good amount of yardage, and they're going to say give him the first down. And they're going to give him the 30-yard line, so that's a 14-yard reception. Broncs again hurrying it up, and we're going to get a whistle. And timeout taken by Green River. We'll take a 60-second timeout as well. 7:58 left to go. It is Cody 7, Green River 0 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Back after this on 103.3 The Range.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
Allstate agent Gail Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Gail Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Gail Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Ball's going to keep it up the middle. He bounces off one defender. Ball's going to get a good carry. He stays on his feet inside the 20, and he's going to be inside the red zone. What appears to be a 13-yard gain on the quarterback keeper. Broncs going to send trips to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Ball is by himself in the backfield. Ball looks, and that's going to be caught by Trey Smith for the touchdown. Pending no flags. And that's going to be a touchdown for the Broncs. Trey Smith.
Everyone knows there really is no and. You're either texting or you're driving. In other words, if you're typing or reading anything while you're behind the wheel, you're not paying attention and you're not in control of your vehicle. That's why law enforcement around the state is cracking down on distracted driving. In Wyoming, let's put an end to texting and driving because we all know better. There is no and. This message was paid for by Light-On.
Today's new trend in building is industrial. Cascade Services in Cody specializes in welded railings, stairs, and beautiful spiral staircases. So, give your new home updates, or commercial business the wow factor. Your fabricator will help you design your idea in a timely manner and exceed your specifications. Cascade Services for all of your welding and fabrication needs. Call 307-202-2433.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takahouchi equipment and service needs. Takahouchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takahouchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takahouchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
Back here on 103.3 The Range. That was a return by Braxton Doak. He gets to the 17-yard line. officially spotted. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Wolves. They'll go back to the shotgun set. 2 receivers on either side, man in the backfield. It's a quarterback keeper by Hinson. The Bronx will quickly swallow him up. It looks to be about a loss of a yard. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. And they will say, appears to be a loss of 1. So loss of 1 on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 11. His Hintz is gone, trying to keep it twice. These 2 carries for -4 yards tonight. We'll go back to the same formation. Hintz again is going to check the sideline for the call. Hintz, right side look. It's going to be incomplete, intended for Chaz Helmendaler. It looked to be Smith on the defense on that play for the Bronx. It's going to be 3rd down and 11 for Green River. They're going to change the formation. Trips set to the left. Single receiver to the right is Hunter Lake. Is going to check for the play. They kind of just, they get set and then they'll get the play. Is how Green River has set it up. Hintz, play action. There's a pass to Lake, and Smith on the defense is going to have Green River lose 5 on the completion. Looked like a little bit of RPO, but looked like play action as well all the way. So it's going to be 4th down and 16 for the Wolves, and they'll send the punt team back. He's punting away for Green River is Trevor Johnson. He's standing about 2 yards in his end zone. As there's the snap. Cody's returners are not even standing at the 50. This is Hatch this time. Hatch is going to make his way to the near side of the field, goes up the middle. He's got some room and more, and Hatch, he's going to try to take it in for 6. He does. No flags. Touchdown, Cody. Hatch from 46 yards out with a special teams return. And we do have an injured Green River Wolf. We will wait to see if he's okay. We'll step aside for about 30 seconds and we'll return. So 30-second timeout, make sure he's okay. We'll be back here on 103.3 The Range.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
Nelson to put it through the uprights. Good news is that the injured Wolf is okay. Snap, McFadden to hold. Kick is up, and that will be also good as well. So Cody getting 2 offensive touchdowns. What could have been 2 special teams touchdowns, but they get the special team touchdown right there. We'll step aside. Back again in 30 seconds right here on 103.3 The Range.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
You're listening to Cody Bronx Football on the Range. Now back to the action.
Chase Hatch getting a 46-yard special teams return off the punt. Your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard now shows Cody 21, Green River 0. As Green River was looking for an extra man to get on the field. We'll wait for everything to get set up. Nelson will set it away to Green River. Doak and Johnson are there to receive deep, standing at their own 1. And kick is up. And just like that, it takes 1 bounce. It's going to be returned by Johnson at the 2-yard line. He slips, but tries to change direction. And Cody's going to stop him. And getting there first for the Bronx was Tyler Decker for Cody. And Green River going to set up shop deep in their own side of the field at the 8-yard line to be exact. And Green River has gone 0 for 3 on drives so far. They'll go I formation. Here's a give to the right side, and Cody is all over that one. And it's going to be second down. And what appears to be maybe carry for back to the original line of scrimmage, and we had a whistle, and it looks like the officials saw a man who needed to be taken off the field to just be checked out, make sure he's okay. And we will resume action. Appreciate, again, just tuning in, however you may be tuning in on this one on 103.3 The Range. Wolves again will send 3 receivers to the right side of the formation now. Single receiver set to the left. Man in the backfield on Hintz's right. This is a give for Green River. That is Johnson on the carry. He'll get past the line of scrimmage and get maybe a yard. So Johnson with it appears to be actually a 3-yard carry. It might be 3rd and 6 from our angle. 4:47 left to go in the first quarter. Again, a late kickoff start for this one. And 3rd down, and you're hearing some noise here at Spike Vanoy Stadium. Pretty great crowd for both teams tonight. Green River gonna change their offense and go to a 2-by-2. No, excuse me, a 2-by-3. 2 receivers to the left, 3 receivers set to the right. And are we going to get another timeout by Green River? Does appear to be the case. Timeout, Green River. We'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll step aside, be back right after this on 103.3 The Range.
And driving. Texting and driving? Everyone knows there really is no and. You're either texting or you're driving. If you're typing or reading anything while you're behind the wheel, you're not paying attention and you're not in control of your vehicle. That's why law enforcement around the state is cracking down on distracted driving. In Wyoming, let's put an end to texting and driving because we all know better. There is no and. This message was paid for by Ride-On.
Back here on 103.3 The Range. Timeout taken by Green River. They're down to their final timeout of the half, and we still got 4:15 left to go in the first half, or first quarter, excuse me. Green River faces a 3rd and 6 on their own 12. Wolves are going to go on a 2-by-2. Ball placed between the hashes in roughly the middle. Man in the backfield is Johnson to Hintz's right side. Hintz looks, he's gonna throw one up, it's intercepted. That is Owen Peterson with the interception, and he's in for 6. No flags. Touchdown Bronx. And they have gotten a score on every aspect of this game. Defense, special teams, and offense. PAT is coming up for Nelson. We await Green River to get set up here. Extra man runs onto the field for the Wolves. PAT is up and Nelson slips. And it's good.
He still made it. That's good.
That is a weird way to get an extra point, but that way, that makes it now Cody 28 and Green River 0. We're going to keep it right here on 103.3 The Range as your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard shows Cody 28, Green River 7. Nelson with a slippery PAT to make it good. Some updates currently around the state. Lander is defeating Rollins 41-0 in a must-win game for those two teams. In Evanston, where the Braves are currently playing, that is a 27-14 game in favor of the Braves. And currently in Torrington, in a big contest, Torrington trails the Wolverines from Riverton 21-6. In a game that Riverton needs to win, but B, Torrington needing to win to increase their chances to secure a #1 seed out of the East. Also, again, we'll set it away for the Bronx. 4:06 left to go in the first quarter. And again, once again, it is it's Dokes and Johnson deep to receive. And it's set away. Returned by Johnson. Johnson's going to try to come up the middle. McFadden's first. Bronx there to make the tackle, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Wolves.
19, tackled by Herta Bronx. Green River first down.
Or past the 20. I'm going to say exactly the 20-yard line. .359 left to go in quarter #1. Wolves' last possession was an interception courtesy of Owen Peterson. Shotgun set. It's going to be a give up the middle, and somehow the Wolves, and I believe that is Trevor Johnson, who got the hit, and he bounced off of a defender, and heck of a carry by Trevor Johnson. That is the case, and he gets a good one. Give him 7. 2nd down and 3 to go. Wolves will go again to a 2x2 set, man in the backfield. Clock ticks under 3:30. Johnson to Hintz's right side. Looks to get it again. He does. He goes up the middle. And will be stopped there by the Bronx, courtesy of Alex Sitz on the line. He'll get a yard, is Johnson. It'll be 3rd down and 2. 3rd and 2 for the Bronx, or excuse me, for the Wolves. Green River has 1 timeout left. Again, they've taken 2 timeouts before the 4-minute mark. We'll go into an I formation here, it looks like. Single receivers to either side. And we have a flag on the play here. We'll wait to see who this is on. Last time we thought it was on Green River. It turned out to be on Cody. And we'll get the call.
Sideline warning, Cody. No penalty yards on this play.
So nothing against the Bronx, but they did just receive a sideline warning. As you did hear from the official, that is not any extra yardage on that. And now we have another whistle here by the official, this time the white hat official. It was for the other official to grab his flag. Marcus at 2:26. I thought it stopped at about 2:30, but clock is now going down again. Here is a quarterback keeper for Hintz. Hintz is going to be stopped on the quarterback keeper. I don't think he got the first. Officials say a yard carry by Hintz.
Back 2 yards.
And that is going to be the case. They give him a yard, and it's now going to be 4th down and 1. This is a situation where Green River is probably going to go for it. 4th down and 1. I formation, single receiver to each side. Play action, here's a throw, and it's gonna be caught by Zach Dalton. He's gonna get the first for 6 yards. A 6-yard reception to Zach Dalton. Someone you don't really see on the receiving side. So 6 yards on a first down for the Wolves. They get their first 4th down conversion of the night. First and 10. Here is a carry that gets swallowed up quickly, and it's going to be maybe 3 on the carry.
Peterson on the tackle.
Courtesy of Chaz Hemmendaler.
2 yards off that second down.
It's going to be 2nd down and about 7 for the Wolves. They're going the shotgun. Back to that 2x2 set. Hintz loses the football. It's on the ground, and it's going to be picked up by Stewart. Excuse me, that's Joshua Sowers on the fumble recovery. Hintz just lost it when he was trying to make the exchange, and it's going to be a turnover by the Wolves. And Cody is just getting everything they want in this contest. 40 seconds left to go in the first quarter. The Bronx will have tremendous field position on this next offensive series. Starting at the 22. All will move the play to his linemen. One receiver each side. It's Monfeld in the backfield. Monfeld on the carry. He's got some room and more. He's in the secondary. Ball comes out, and that's going to be recovered by, looks to be Green River. First man on that was Dax Taylor. And just like that, the Bronx will turn it over, but injury timeout. Injury timeout. This is an injured Wolf. We will make sure he's okay. That was a 9-second play, and that will result in a turnover for Cody. Their 3rd turnover in 2 games. They did have 2 turnovers last week against the Braves, and the injured Wolf is going to keep getting checked out. We'll step aside, or hold up. He is sitting up, so we'll see if he's okay. It is a little bit chilly. I mean, even if you're sitting here, you're feeling the cold in your hands. So I'm getting a look at from our Andy cameraman right here. 28-0 your score on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard again. The injured Wolf is still getting looked at. He's just sat up, but he hasn't left the field yet. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. We'll step aside for a quick 30-second timeout, make sure he is okay. It is Cody 28, Green River 0. We'll step aside. We'll be back right after this, right here on the radio. And as soon as I say that, the injured Wolf is able to get on his feet, so we'll change plans and keep it here. So apologize to McKenna back at the studio, who was probably getting ready to play some ads for us. And again, big shout out to everybody who makes this broadcast possible. Our sponsors, the people back at the studio. Big thanks to McKenna. Big thanks to Hard Mountain Broadcasting, Melissa and April Rodriguez. Big thanks to them for making this all possible. The Wolves are going to start on their own 2-yard line after the fumble recovery, so they'll go into I formation, one receiver to either side. Hintz is just going to try to get some room on the quarterback sneak. And they're going to say he gets a singular yard. We're going to give Chase Hatch, the tackle, credit for the tackle. Hintz carries it for 1, and that should be the final play of the first quarter. Clock ticks to 10 seconds. And we will get a commercial break here now. And the Wolves are just going to let it go down to the end of the first quarter. your score, it is the Cody Bronx 28, Green River 0 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. We'll step aside for a 60-second timeout right here on 103.3 The Range.
Today's new trend in building is industrial. Cascade Services in Cody specializes in welded railings, stairs, and beautiful spiral staircases. So give your new home updates, or commercial business a wow factor. Your fabricator will help you design your idea in a timely manner and exceed your specifications. Cascade Services for all of your welding and fabrication needs. Call 307-202-2433.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takahouchi equipment and service needs. Takahouchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takahouchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takahouchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
This is Cody Bronx football on the Range.
A productive first quarter for the Bronx. They got a score on every aspect of this game, special teams, offense, and defense. And they lead this one on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, 28-0 to start the second quarter. Wolves have the football after a 1-yard keeper by Hintz. He's trying to just get the Wolves out of the end zone here, where they recovered the fumble from the Bronx at the 2-yard line. They stand at the 3. Second down, and Hintz kept it, and he survived any further than that on the football field, unless you go inches in this one, but in this case, why would you go as low as possible in this one? Third down and 11 for the Wolves at the 1-yard line. Hintz is going to look, and it's going to be deflected. Beardall with the, and it's going to be fourth down for Green River, and they're going to probably have to punt this away from their own 1-yard line. Trying to get updates everywhere for our audience who is checking online. We appreciate you tuning in. You follow us on our Facebook page, The Range 103.3, to get those updates as well. Here on Facebook, we're on Facebook as well. You can follow us on Hard Mountain Broadcasting Facebook page as well, or myheartmountainradio.com. So the Wolves are going to punt this for the 1-yard line. Standing deep is Braxton Doak. He stands as far back as he can. This is going to be received at the 35-yard line. He's going to the 30. Hatch, he's got some room, and Maureen Hatch, 35 yards out, gets his second return of the night into the end zone. Chase Hatch with a 35-yard punt return, and Cody strikes again. Wonder if they can go 2 offensive scores, 2 defensive scores, and 2 special team scores. You got 2 of them just like that. The only one they're missing 2 on is defense. Nelson for the PAT to give Cody a 35-0 lead on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Kick is up, and nothing but good. Cody leading this one and showing off in front of the home crowd on senior night. It is Cody 35, Green River 0 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. 30-second timeout. We're back after this right here on 103.3 The Range.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
Chase Hatch with a 35-yard punt return for the score. Cody leading this one 35-0 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. 11:01 to go in the second quarter of action here at Spike Vanoy Stadium in Cody. Nelson again will send it away. I bet his leg is going to be getting a good workout right now. This will be his 5th kickoff of the evening. Nelson has sent it away. Green River standing at their own 1. Get to where they are. They're going to say 1st and 10 from the 15. Wolves will go in the gun, 2-by-2 set. Man in the backfield now is Hemphill, who's going to get tattooed immediately. And making the play, what appears, I believe Wyatt Barton on the play. Normally you see him on the defensive side. Nice job by Wyatt Barton. Who will give Walter, who's actually in the backfield, a gain of 0. 2nd down and 10 to go. They'll go save formation. They really haven't changed the formation. They've either gone to the I, as they got a man in motion from right to left as Master. Here's a throw. That one's almost deflected and picked off as Smith couldn't get there in time. And that's an incomplete pass. That will be, it'll be 3rd down for Green River. They had one good drive going. And once again, it was ended by a 3-and-out for the Wolves. And this Cody defense has just been everywhere tonight. Back in the gun. 2-by-2 for the receivers set. Ball is placed on the left hash for Green River. 2 receivers wide to the right. And now you're going to get a whistle. I believe there's a flag. We saw a lot of movement by both teams, so this can go either way. We await the call.
The Cody band may not play. This half is imminent.
Oh, they're going to tell Cody band they got to stop once they are ready to go. You don't normally get that anywhere. Yes, you get something new every day, right? Now, we thought it. I heard Cody band, and they made a quick stop. Haynes rolling out to his left. Here's a throw. It's going to be incomplete. It was intended by Hunter Lake, and that will make it 4th down for the Bronx, or excuse me, for the Wolves. And the Bronx will once again get the ball back. As the punt team comes out with 10:14 to go in this first half on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. 35-0 your score. Hatch is deep to receive this punt along with Kyler Stinson. They're standing at the Green River 45-yard line. Get a little bit of an extended halftime show presented by Aquila Sanitation, and watch out, one of the players for Green River had to drop down on the sideline to avoid that. He's not in gear tonight, but Cody will get another offensive possession. Last offensive possession was a 1-play fumble, and the Bronx will try to get something going here in the second quarter. They haven't ran a play. Already have 134 yards of total offense. But when your defense and special teams are doing a heck of a job for you. It's going to be second down, and I apologize. That was Owen Monfeld on the carry. And now you got another Wolf that is slow to get up. He's able to get up, though, under his own power, and he might have to come out for a play. The officials are checking in, and they will say to the sideline. Didn't get an exact number on that, but we'll resume action here in Cody. Ball. Look, almost gets sacked, and the pass intended by Chase Hatch is incomplete. And it's going to be 3rd down and 6 for the Bronx. So they gave Monfeld the 4 yards on the carry. Cody hurrying it up to a 1-by-1 set. Man in the backfield is Monfeld. They'll give him the carry up the middle. He's got some room, makes one move, and he's going to be tackled inside the 15. A 1st down for the Bronx. Give him 20 yards on the carry. And that will be a Cody Bronx 1st down inside the 15 at the 14 to be exact. Bronx will have now a 1-by-2 set. 1 receiver to the left is Hatch, 2 receivers to the right. That's Smith and Hensley. They're going to go to the out route with Trey Smith, and he is in for 6 with no flags. And yes, that is a touchdown for the Bronx. 14-yard touchdown connection from Maddox Ball to Trey Smith. And that is his 2nd touchdown of the night for Smith. 2nd touchdown pass for Maddox Ball. And we will have a PAT from Nelson. He's having himself a day with his leg. Running up for the extra point. That one's up. And that's going to be good. And Cody just continuing to roll. They have now another score, and they leave this one on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard with 9:13 left to go in the 2nd quarter. It is Cody 42, Green River 0. We'll step aside for a 30-second timeout. Back after this right here on The Range.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Fourteen-yard touchdown connection between Maddox Ball and Trey Smith. The Cody Bronx leading on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard 42-0 over the Green River Wolves. We got 9:13 left to go in the 1st half. And now the question is when does the running clock potentially come into effect? Cody would need to get one more score before Green River does. With the WHSAA rules, the kick is off, and it's going to be bounced off of Johnson. Cody has a chance to recover this. Fight for the football is going to be, wait for it, Cody football. Cody Bronx, continue to have a terrific night on the field. That's something we saw last week with Star Valley, where it just bounces off of the shoulder pads on the chest plate. And a recovery by the Bronx will give Cody tremendous field position in the red zone. Ball at the 15. Smith will go in motion right to left. Here's a toss inside. And here's a chance for another great carry by Jarrett Chrysler. And Jarrett Chrysler is into the end zone. Looked like he was taken down and wasn't wrestled. And another touchdown for the Bronx. What a senior night for this team. Cody is leading this one 48-0. Pending the PAT. That was a carry by Chrysler for 15 yards. PAT is what we've been seeing all night, nothing but perfect. And the Bronx, 7 scores. They lead on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard 49-0. We'll take another 30-second timeout right here on 103.3 The Range.
Texting and driving. Texting and driving? Everyone knows there really is no and. You're either texting or you're driving. In other words, if you're typing or reading anything while you're behind the wheel, you're not paying attention and you're not in control of your vehicle. That's why law enforcement around the state is cracking down on distracted driving. In Wyoming, let's put an end to texting and driving because we all know better. There is no and. This message was paid for by Ride On.
15-yard touchdown carry by Chrysler gives the Bronx a 49-0 lead. So with that, that means running clock will be going into effect from here on out for the rest of this ball game.
Take them out, future cheerleaders.
Cody, again, that was a one-play drive for the Bronx. After Chrysler getting the score, they kind of went a little bit fancy with that. They had Smith go in motion, and then Max Ball kind of tossed it forward, and I think that actually would be considered a passing touchdown. We'll get official ruling after that. This is going to bounce and received at the 10-yard line is Johnson. Johnson now to the left side, and will be tackled inside the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Green River Wolves. And I think we're going to continue to see the first team out here for Cody. It's senior night. You want to, again, you hope this is not the last home game for Cody. A win tonight certainly gets them closer. And a game that I mentioned earlier that it might have been a game of interest because Cody might see one of these two teams in the first round. Riverton is leading Torrington 28-6. Hintz will pass it off now. It's caught by Taylor. And Taylor going to be taken down at about the 20-yard line. That will be a completion of 1 yard. 2nd down and 9 for the Wolves. Big thanks again to Wydot. Seatbelts save lives, so buckle up every trip, every time. Hintz is going to check the sideline. 8:30 to go in this second quarter. Halftime going to be just, again, a little bit longer today because of senior night for the other sports. Here's a pass. McFadden was trying to go for the interception, and he's going to take a shot. Taylor and McFadden go in, and that is going to be, hopefully he is okay. He still is on the ground currently. And now we'll get up, but I'm going to have to make sure he's okay. Everybody is making sure, and he's going to be looked at here by the training staff for the Cody Bronx. We're going to step aside. We'll take a 60-second timeout. We'll make sure he's okay. We'll be back right here on 103.3 The Range. 60-second timeout.
Today's new trend in building is industrial. Cascade Services in Cody specializes in welded railings, stairs, and beautiful spiral staircases. So give your new home updates, or commercial business the wow factor. Your fabricator will help you design your idea in a timely manner and exceed your specifications. Cascade Services for all of your welding and fabrication needs. Call 307-202-2433.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takahouchi equipment and service needs. Takahouchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takahouchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takahouchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
Back here on 103.3 The Rage. Good news is that Cash McFadden does walk off the field under his own power. But again, both of them were going for the football. It's a tough play. They're going to give the penalty to Cody on that one as there was a pass interference. Green River are going to start their next play. This one's going to be picked off by Trey Smith. Second interception for the Cody Broncs tonight. And Trey Smith, he's got 2 touchdowns in an interception tonight. And Cody's going to get the football back very quickly. And the Broncs, again, good field position. And this is a good game just to kind of, again, this was a game you want to get right after the loss last week to Star Valley. But also just kind of getting back into the swing of things. 8 minutes are on the clock. Cody's going to start with a 2-by-1 set in the gun. Ball. He's going to get the snap, give it off, or fake the give to Peterson. Ball's on the quarterback keeper. He's going to use his speed, and he is going in for 6. Touchdown. The boys in blue will get the score. And Cody is having them, I just can't say it. I don't know how else to say it. They are just having a great night on all aspects. We're going to get a PAT as ball is going to make his way out to hold for Nelson. So I am checking the sideline, and Fadden is not being checked out. He is standing on the sideline talking with coach, so that is the good news. If you're Cody, especially with any of your players, and that PAT is also good. We're going to keep it right here, and it is Cody 56, Green River 0 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Let's take a look at some other games from around the state. We'll start in Class 4A if I can get an update here. The game was to watch in 4A. Campbell County taking on Sheridan. That score right now is Sheridan 27, Campbell County 0 in the third quarter. Other games in 4A, Cheyenne East leading Rock Springs 36-6. Natrona County is over Cheyenne South 62-0 in the fourth quarter. Cheyenne Central leading 24-14 over Kelly Walsh. Thunder Basin leading Laramie 40-0. A final is in Powell for Class 3A. The Panthers getting a 34-14 win over the Jackson Broncs, who Cody does see next week. Star Valley leads Evanston 40-14 in the fourth. Torrington is trailing Riverton in a big 3A East game, 28-6. Douglas leads Buffalo 7-3 in the fourth. Lander is over Rollins 54-13 in the fourth. This is the only game that's currently in the second quarter. Other Bighorn Basin games, Thermopolis pulls off an upset against Mountain View, 13-6. Worland would fall to Cokeville 22-7. According to a last report, Lovell is leading Kemmer right now 14-0. Nelson to send it away once again here to the Wolves. It's going to be received by Johnson, who's on the right side of the field. Now just tries to go up middle, and he'll be tackled inside the 20. Clock at 7:46 in the second quarter. And I'm just taking a look at other Bighorn Basin games that are currently taking place. In Class 1A 6-man, Burlington defeats Riverside 62-16. And it will be Grable taking on Wind River tomorrow at 1:30 in Grable. As the other Bighorn Basin game, but TT defeated Midwest today as well, 53-30. Here is a carry, flags all over the place, and getting into the secondary is Walter, and another Wolf is shaking up, and you gotta hope he is okay. As of right now, this is an 8-yard carry pending the penalty. As I'll discuss here, and we got another Wolf shake it up. He's going to be attended to by the training staff. We'll see if he gets up under his own power. We're going to be here for a minute, and again, you just hope he's okay. The penalty is going to go against the Bronx, and it's a face mask. So Green River are going to have some extra yardage after the play, and this is the furthest they have gotten tonight, and they're close to midfield. We're getting a lot of changes on the defensive side, and rightfully so for the Bronx. The injured Wolf was able to get off the field under his own power, so that's the good news. 56-0 your score, 7:40 left to go in this second quarter on a chilly Friday night here in Cody, Wyoming. I mean, how cold is cold, though? I mean, I can be okay at about 20 degrees, and then I'll start getting cold. Here's a handoff. Walter again. He's going to be stopped right about the line of scrimmage, and that will be the case. So they did give him credit for the 8 yards on the previous play, and then he's going to get a loss of a yard officially from the officials on that previous play. More substitutions, and we're going to try to get everybody into this ball game. The Wolves will go in the shotgun with a 2x2 set. 6:50 in counting. Man in the backfield is Walter to Hintz's right side. He's going to get the carry, and they immediately get hit by Cannon Grant. Not before he gets 4 on the carry. Cannon Grant was the first Bronc to get there.
46-yard line for Green River.
The clock will continue from here on out. We do have a few sports that are going to be honored tonight. Cross country. You're also going to get, I believe, the band as well tonight. I know there's some other sports that I'm missing. Volleyball will be next Friday when they host Kelly Walsh. That'll be a good game for the Phillies before the end of the season, before the regional tournament. Hintz going to drop back. Now he's going to scramble to his left side. He's going to tuck it in, and we'll get just shy of the 50. He's going to be stopped at about the 48-yard line. That'll be a carry up 2. And that should be 4th down for the Wolves, 4th and 5. And for Green River, they're just going to go for it here. They are going to go for it, so no punt. It is a 4th and 5. They're going to send trips to the right. A single receiver lined up to the left. And we will get this error fixed up a little bit here later on at halftime. They're taking quite a bit of time here to get this snap off. Hintz looks for the trip side. Now he's scrambling, and he's going to be sacked. And it's going to be a turnover for Green River. It goes back to Cody. Hatch was in there. Also, Grant was in there in the tackle. There was quite a few Broncs, but definitely Hatch was the first one to get there. And a turnover on downs. And Cody will get it back. They've only ran 4 or 5 plays I have unofficially in this quarter so far, if that doesn't tell you anything. For the offense, they have been pretty productive. They've had a couple of one-play drives. And we are seeing a lot of substitutions taking place. Ball's going to be in a gun in a 2-by-1 set. Man in the backfield is Peterson. Ball looks to the far side and looks for Hensley, and that's going to be incomplete. Second down and 10 for Cody. So Cody is going to be in Jackson next week. As of right now, I believe it's a 6 o'clock kickoff, and we'll have coverage for you on 103.3 The Range. Back to the gun. Carried by Peterson, breaks one tackler, and then we'll get past the original line of scrimmage, and we'll get 2 on the carry, so it'll be third down, about 8. And they're going to say Hunter Flores on the tackle, and Cody hurries it up to the line. 2 receivers to the left, a single receiver to the right side end, also on that right side with Peterson. The ball is left. Ball. He's going to scramble, now taking it himself. He's got some room, gets a nice block on that right side, but you're going to negate that run for a holding against Cody. And so all of that to have to go back on the play, unless barring anything changes here, but 2 flags immediately as soon as that block occurred. Match was lined up on that right side, and that will be the case. So Cody, the 10-yard penalty. They have a couple penalties in the 15-yard variety. They have 4 penalties for 45 yards. Cody will have the football at the 45. They did the penalty at the spot of the foul, which was at the 45. So Cody will get it back. Clock at 5:04. His ball will check the sideline, get the play. Cody's going to go in that same formation. Ball looks to the right, and he will be sacked by Flores. Just broke his way through to get the sack, and that is going to be 4th down for the Bronx, and this is the first time Cody has to send it away to Green River. The ball will punt it away for the Bronx. Deep back at his own 10 is Dax Taylor for the Wolves. Ball will send this one away. Nice little spiral. And it's going to be a fair catch right around the 18-yard line.
Fair catch from number 24, Dax Taylor.
They will say 18-yard line. The Wolves will get another possession here. I would think the clock would go. The clock stops on change of possessions, touchdowns, penalties, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. There's a lot of ways they change things up here, but regardless, the second half will be all for running clock, especially with Cody past that 45-point differential. Hintz is going to send Taylor in motion from right to left. Here's a snap, and that one's going to be a short pass that's incomplete. So second down and 10 for Green River. So again, the clock has stopped. So it must be just second half that I might be noticing or realizing, so that's my fault. 2-by-2, the set ball is mishandled on the snap. Hintz is able to get on the football and save the possession. And he is going to lose what appears to be 8. And that will make it now 3rd and long for Green River at the 10-yard line. 3rd and 18 to be exact. They need to get to the 28-yard line. Green River's going to shift their receivers to the opposite side. They'll continue that 2-by-2 set. Hintz will stand in the gun. Again, check the sideline and relay the play to his receivers to the right. Hintz looks to that right side. Now he's going to throw it in the middle of the field. It's caught by Taylor, and he's going to be taken down past the first down for a big reception to about the 34-yard line. So that is a 24-yard play by the Wolves, their biggest play of the game so far. Dax Taylor gets his third reception. He's 3 receptions for 35 yards on the night. Clock continues, under 3:15 left to go in the second quarter. Bronx lead 56-0 on your scoreboard. Hintz gives it up to Walter up the middle, and that's going to be a short carry for about 3. And Walter will get a positive play on that one. 7 carries for 18 yards, and they actually officially give him a 2-yard carry. So 2nd and 8 at the 37. It's going to be a trips formation for the Wolves to the right side of the formation. Single receiver lined up to the left. Hintz is going to give it up to Walter this time, and he's going to be another about 3-yard carry. And that will set up 3rd down and about 5 to go for the Wolves. And they'll go same formation again. Hintz was trying to get Cody to jump on that one. They do more of the clap, and then once he's ready, he'll say it while clapping. Hintz is going to take it himself up the middle, has a 1st down and more, and he's going to be shy of the 50. He's going to have a carry of 10. First down for the Wolves. They're near mid-range, and we're going to have another official's timeout, and another Green River Wolf is slow to get up. I hope he is all right as well. He's going to be assisted off the field, and again, you hope all these athletes are okay, especially a couple of them have been longer injury timeouts, and on both sides. You saw one Bron get hurt earlier, and Green River's just struggling right now to keep a couple of the players on the field. 1st and 10 for the Wolves at the 48. Since we'll check the sideline, the Coach Christensen trips to the right. There's a throw, and that is deflected, courtesy of Aaron Trotter. Probably if he kind of was facing more towards the ball, he might have had a better look at an interception. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. Under 90 seconds left to go. Stewart will check in for the Bronx. And the Wolves will go in the same formation again. Appreciate you tuning in, however you may be tuning in live on the range or on video by going to myheartmountainradio.com. Here is a carry by Walter, and he's going to lose 3 on the carry. The 3rd down and long here. 3rd and about 13 at the 45. We'll go back to a 2-receiver set. To either side of the formation. Hintz is going to check the sideline. Hintz looks left. Here's a throw. It's caught by Taylor. They're in Bronx territory for the first time tonight at the 39-yard line.
Number 24, number 42, Jared Chrysler.
That's a gain of 16 on the completion, and Dax Taylor kind of been that factor for the Wolves in this second quarter. 4 receptions for 51 yards. Under 30 seconds left to go. Wolves are going to have to hurry to get a score on the board. They do receive the second half kickoff. Here's a pass short to Taylor. And incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Clock does stop with 20 seconds left to go. All of our Kiel Sanitation halftime show. We're going to get a word from Kiel Sanitation. And we will get you the seniors from cross country band. I'm trying to remember everybody. I believe swimming. Hintz looks, and he's going to look deep, and it's going to be incomplete. It was intended by Hunter Lake. I'll try to get the rest of the sports. I do know as well, I believe golf is going to maybe get their senior night. Look at the other sports. It's 3rd down and 10 for Green River. Hintz again, he's going to look deep. This one going to be a high arcing pass, and tack on 15 on the pass interference on the play. So Green River is going to get another opportunity here at the end zone with 7 seconds left to go. We're going to get golf, tennis, band, and cross country. I did have the list. I just had to be able to find the list here in this one. We do know cheer is also going to have a halftime performance.
Defense, 15 yards from the previous spot, results in a first down.
So 15 yards on the penalty. So Green River is going to have a shot to get some points here at the end of the half. 56-0 your score on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Green River is going to send trips to the right side. Single receivers, Hunter Lake going to the left. In the backfield is Walter for the Wolves. Green River having Eric Pauly, doing the broadcast. He's in actually California, as this one is going to be incomplete with 2 seconds left to go. I was mentioning Eric Pauly, who does the games for Green River, not here tonight because he's in California for the Wyoming Cowboys. He's the sideline reporter for the Pokes. Catch that Wyoming Cowboys game on KPOW. Also, basketball season is approaching for the Cowboys and Cowgirls as well. Cowgirls actually getting ranked 2nd in the preseason polls. Just a little Wyoming athletic information. Final play here in the first half. Hintz is going to throw one deep. It's going to go through the hands of Peterson as he was playing defense, and it was incomplete, and that will end the first half of action. Cody running away with this one. They lead 56-0 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. We do have an extended Kiel Sanitation halftime show. We're going to take a moment here, and I'm going to just make sure that not the seniors are getting honor right now or whatever. But real quick, we'll take a 1-minute timeout. We will make sure to get the Kiel Sanitation word at the halftime show. And actually, we'll just do it right now. Let's do it real quick. We'll do our Kiel Sanitation halftime show, and we'll be back right here on 103.3 The Range.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
Allstate agent Gail Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Gail Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Gail Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Back here on 103.3 The Range as we're waiting for senior night to commence for golf, tennis, band, and cross country. They're getting everybody lined up over for senior recognition. Again, we will get your Heel Sanitation halftime show here. Your score right now on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, Cody 56, Green River 0 in this contest. And again, we are live as well on 103.3 The Range on the FM side, as well as video on our website. You just go to myheartmountainradio.com and you can get the live feed. We do appreciate you chiming in and helping get us feedback. We know first time for everything, right? And we're hoping to do this next week as well. Going to Jackson is where Cody is going, and Powell defeating Jackson earlier today. Again, we're waiting for senior recognition for the other sports to happen here, and we will get those to you as soon as possible. And again, we'll just continue to wait here on 103.3 The Range. Again, a big thanks to McKenna back in the studio. Also a big thanks to Haley, who is helping out on the camera duties, trying to get you guys the live feed. And again, if you're struggling, we're just getting comments on our stream. If you're struggling, just refresh the page. It's usually been helpful for folks who have messaged us. So we're working with you again. We appreciate you tuning in. And again, we're still waiting here. So let's take a quick look at some of the statistics here in this first half while we're waiting. We'll start with the Green River Wolves. And as soon as I say that, we will do the senior recognition here in just a moment. So with that, let's send it down to the PA announcer.
At this time, we want to focus your attention down on the north side as we recognize our seniors and their parents. Let's introduce the cross country first. Randall Nielsen, parents Karen and Jay. Sydney Peterson, parents Dawn and Ray. Up next is golf. Miles Bailey, parents Sarah and Randy. Connor Boswell, parents Yulia and Dave. Up next, tennis. Alyssa Despain, parents Krista and Jacob. Caleb Durie, parents Jessica and Braden. Noel Graham, parents Joni and Travis. Logan Hall, parents Stephanie and Chris. Gabby Hooper, parents Courtney and Randall. Matthew Patterson, parents Joanne and Ray. Carter Thompson, parents Jody and Mark. Ellie Wassing, parents Joe and Dusty. Natalie Winky, parents Jean-Ann and Doug. Isaac Wood, parents Audra and Eric. Now for the band, Tegan Blaine, Karen Laura. Lainey Burrell, parents Emily and Michael. Amanda Boots, parents Donna and James. Rebecca Castillo, parents Helen and Craig. Carter Fails, parents Samantha. Brooklyn French, parents Carissa and Wade, Amy and Don. Lucas Goodell, parents Jean and Dave. Sarah Lynn Hunt, parents Carrie Lynn and Josh. Brendan Close, parent April. Josie Schultz, parents Monica and Jim. And Alan Zhang, parents Shu Feng and Jason. Give them a big round of applause. These are our seniors from Cody High School.
Your 2024 seniors from band, cross country, tennis, and golf. And that the senior night for them is we'll take a 60-second timeout and recap this first half here in Cody. Your halftime score right now, it is Cody 56, Green River 0. We'll step aside. 60-second timeout. Back right after this on 103.3 The Range.
Texting and driving. Texting and driving? Everyone knows there really is no and. You're either texting or you're driving. In other words, if you're typing or reading anything while you're behind the wheel, you're not paying attention and you're not in control of your vehicle. That's why law enforcement around the state is cracking down on distracted driving. Hey, Wyoming, let's put an end to texting and driving because we all know better. There is no and. This message was paid for by Whiteout.
Today's new trend in building is industrial. Cascade Services in Cody specializes in welded railings, stairs, and beautiful spiral staircases. So give your new home updates, or commercial business the wow factor. Your fabricator will help you design your idea in a timely manner and exceed your specifications. Cascade Services for all of your welding and fabrication needs. Call 307-202-2433.
It is your Keel Sanitation halftime show presented by Keel Sanitation. Your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard currently is Cody 56, Green River 0. The Broncs have just put 189 yards of offense in the first half, and really it's been special teams, it's been defense, it's been all aspects of the game that have really made the score the way it is, and Cody has just done it on all aspects. I mean, 129 yards on the ground, 60 through the air for Cody. They have ran just a total of 15 plays in the first half. For the Green River Wolves, they run a total of 42 plays, 23 through the ground, 19 through the air. They would have 25 yards rushing and 52 yards passing for a total of 77 yards. For the Green River Wolves individually, as we'll do individual stats, we have about 15 minutes, or not 15, 5 minutes left here in the first half, or in the halftime intermission here, as we will be off video for just a moment to get a battery replaced here in this one. Maddox in 6 of 19 through the air. He has 52 yards. He has 3 interceptions on the night. Through the ground, Maddox Hintz, 9 carries for -7 yards. Chaz Helmendollar, 1 for 3. You have Trevor Johnson, 4 of 12, and Jaden Walter, 9 for 17 on the night. For receiving, Hunter Lake, 1 for -5, and Dax Taylor, who's having himself a great night, 4 receptions for 51 yards, and Jaden Walter, who has 1 for 6 on through the air. For the Cody Bronx, it's Maddox Ball. He's 4 of 7 with 2 touchdowns for 60 yards. And those 2 touchdowns would be courtesy of Trey Smith, who has 2 receptions for 30 yards through the air. Chase Hatch, 1 of 16. Miles Hensley, 1 of 14. For the Bronx on the ground, Owen Peterson, 4 for 77. Maddox Ball, 1 of 13. Peterson does have a touchdown, to be exact, in that first half. Chrysler is 1 of 15 for a score, and Owen Monfelt, 2 for 24 on the night. That is your first half statistics. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, get some scores from around the state as you're tuned in to Cody Bronx football live on 103.3 The Range.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takahouchi equipment and service needs. Takahouchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takahouchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takahouchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Texting and driving. Texting and driving? Everyone knows there really is no and. You're either texting or you're driving. In other words, if you're typing or reading anything while you're behind the wheel, you're not paying attention and you're not in control of your vehicle. That's why law enforcement around the state is cracking down on distracted driving. Hey, Wyoming, let's put an end to texting and driving because we all know better. There is no and. This message was paid for by Whiteout.
Current halftime score, it is Cody 56, Green River 0 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. In your Keel Sanitation, still a little bit chilly here in Cody right now for everybody who's probably warm and cozy inside of their place. It's currently 38 degrees out here. It ain't too bad here in Cody. It's going to get colder as the night progresses. So Cody is making their way back out onto the football field as we have roughly 55 seconds left to go. I do think there is going to be a warm-up time, and they usually do about 3 minutes here in that one. Let's take a look at some scores. Let's focus on the 3A side of things just because the obvious implications that Cody is going to have to kind of look at as far as potential opponents in the first round in this one. Star Valley did come up with the win in Evanston, 40-0. The Braves, I believe, just have beat Jackson 34-14 in a huge game that could be that could have essentially been a playoff game, as both those teams were 1-2. Now Powell improves to 2-2 in 3A West play. And for Riverton, they get the big win over Torrington. 28-12 was the score. Torrington will now drop out of the number 1 spot in the 3A East. So now a battle for the 2 and 3 seed. Douglas would technically overthrow Torrington as they got a 19-3 win over Buffalo. And with that, be currently in the 3A East if things stand right now. And actually, let's just pull that up for you guys. These are not the official standings, updated standings as of right now, but Torrington did just drop their first conference game. They are now 3-1. Riverton is also 3-1. They're behind Douglas because they fell to Douglas a couple of weeks ago. Buffalo now stands at 1-3. Lander gets a 1-3 record after a win over Rollins, so now Lander can beat Buffalo and try to get themselves into the postseason. For the 3A West side of things, Star Valley improved to 8-0 tonight. Again, 4-0 in conference play. Cody on their way to a 3-1 record, 6-1 overall on the season. If Evanston would have dropped to 3-5, they are currently now 2-2. Powell is 2-2 as well. Powell and Evanston are going to be playing for the playoff seeding this upcoming week. Jackson falls to 1-3 in conference play. They are 3-5 on the season. Right now, Green River is 1-6, 0-3 in conference play in this one. Again, appreciate you tuning in. However, you may be tuning into this contest live on the radio or on the range. 103.3 The Range. About 90 seconds left to go. We'll take a final 60-second timeout and get your second half action going. This is Cody Bronx Football live on 103.3 The Range.
Today's new trend in building is industrial. Cascade Services in Cody specializes in welded railings, stairs, and beautiful spiral staircases. So give your new home updates, or commercial business the wow factor. Your fabricator will help you design your idea in a timely manner and exceed your specifications. Cascade Services, for all of your welding and fabrication needs, call 307-202-2433.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takahouchi equipment and service needs. Takahouchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takahouchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takahouchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
You're tuned in to Cody High School football on 103.3 The Range.
Getting you set for third quarter action. Your current score in Spike Vanoy Stadium, it is Cody 56, Green River 0 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Cody will send it away to Green River to start the second half, and we should have running clock from here on out. Currently 8:41 in beautiful downtown Cody. Chilly night. Most people are all bundled up. I think it's warm out, right? No? I'm giving our cameraman a hard time tonight. She's more bundled up than I am. I'm pretty warm, but I'll just leave that be. Cody will send it away again to Green River to start the second half. 56-0 is your score. Big thanks to Kiel Sanitation for their halftime show. Big thanks as well to State Farm agent Gentile. It's like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. Also, Breadboard Sub Shop located on the top of Grable Hill in Cody. And Allstate, Gail Mitchell, you are in good hands. Nelson sends it away. Second half action begins with, it looks like Doak, who fumbled the kickoff. He's able to receive it back, and he will be taken behind the 20-yard line. It'll be roughly the 18-yard line is where they'll set Green River for their next offensive possession. They did have their best drive to end the first half, where they got it down to near the 20, or inside the 20 if I'm not mistaken, and did not get the score after a couple of pass attempts. Green River will start with a 2-by-2. One man in the backfield. With Hintz is the quarterback. You got Walter, who is lined up as the running back. Misdirection carry by Walter, who is going to be tackled at about the 18-yard line.
Number 49, Tony Salgado, and number 6, Marco Scoring.
That'll be a gain of maybe 1. They're going to give him the courtesy 1. Second down and 9 for Green River. Go back to the same formation. Hintz is going to check the sideline for head coach Blake Christensen, who is the head coach again, and it's just in his second season with the Wolves, as there's a carry by Helmendaller to the out-of-bounds sideline. And it's going to be short of a first down. They're going to give him 6 on the carry. It'll be third down and 3. Got to give a shout out to everybody who's in the press box, who's doing a good job with the atmosphere tonight in this one. I formation now for the Wolves. Mishandled snap. Hintz is going to get back on it at about the line of scrimmage. And something with Blaine Christensen, he has a connection in Cody, well, with his dad to be exact. And we were talking before this contest earlier in the week. He talked about how his dad and Tony Holt are really good buddies with each other, and that kind of dates all the way back when Tony Holt moved to Rock Springs as the head coach for the basketball team. So there's Blaine Christensen's connection with Cody, with Tony Holt, the athletic director here in Cody. Here's a carry by Hintz after a third down, and that's going to be close to a first down, and we're going to see here. They needed 4, and they gave them 4. And that'll be a first down for the Wolves after the keeper. It's currently 10 carries for minus 3 yards. He's had to do a lot as the quarterback tonight for this Wolves team. Again, one of the better drives late in that second quarter, as coming in motion is Taylor from left to right. Here's a pass that's given off now to Evan Macer. And that's going to be a loss of 2. That was behind the line. That'll be Macer's first reception of the night, and it'll go for a loss of 2. Second down and 12 for the Wolves. And about the 27-yard line now of Green River. Back to the gun in a 2-by-2. Here's a screen pass. It's almost intercepted there by Joshua Sowers. He knew he had it too, and he was showing frustration. Back of an effort of a play, though, to get the opportunity, just at least giving himself a chance, as Cody has sent the second unit out the second half on the defensive side. 3rd and 12 now from the 27. Hintz will have a loft one up for Lake, and incomplete on the defense for the Bronx was Jared Chrysler, who had a touchdown earlier in this game. And Green River will send it away to the Bronx. That was a good look, too. That was one of the better placed throws of the evening. And we'll see how the offense looks for Cody in this second half. Again, the clock will pretty much be running from here on out. There'll be hardly any stoppage in this one. And Friday Night Lights are on. Final regular season home game for the Bronx, and there's a high snap there. It's going to be in the end zone, and that's going to be ruled a safety as it goes all the way to the end zone. A very high snap, and Cody will get themselves 2 more points on that one, and Cody's going to get it back as it was a punt regardless of what was going to happen. Whether it's a safety or not, I guess the downside is you possibly now are surrendering 9 points instead of 7 if Cody were to score on this upcoming drive. Again, we'll see how the offense looks for Cody again. Again, you want to keep your players healthy for next week as well as postseason. We're waiting to see if the clock is rolling. We saw one of the officials say, let's run the clock, and now the white hat official is telling him, let's roll the clock, and that's the case. Punt's going to take place at the 30, or excuse me, the 20-yard line. Green River still in their huddle right now, getting instructions. Boston Crowball is deep to receive this kickoff along with Kyler Stinson. Punting it away for the Wolves is Braxton Doak. Or I guess it's not a punt, excuse me. It's a kickoff. You really hardly have seen any safeties in high school football, at least in my time. I did not realize you kick it off here, but that will be the case. They're going to kick it off from the 20. And Boston Crowball and Aaron Trotter are deep to receive this. Or excuse me, that's Kyler Stinson. I lied. Stinson's got some nice room, and he's going to be past the 50. He's still going, and Stinson's going to be taken out in Green River territory. And they're going to put it at the 39-yard line is where they're going to say Cody sets up shop. And it looks like Cody is also going to call it a night for the offense, the starters on senior night. Big congratulations for the Cody Bronx on senior night as well. Jaron Beardall, Trey Smith, Chase Hatch, Owen Peterson, Grady McCartan, Maddox Ball, Miles Hensley, Damian McCall, Destin Patterson. You got Aaron Trotter in there as well. You got Trevor Spomer. Got Logan Bogardus, Joe Arizmendi, Jared Chrysler, Tony Salgado. You got Noah and Sam Capelli. Here's going to be a carry for the Bronx, and making the carry on that one is Boston Crowball. Warren Sorensen, Logan and Wyatt Barton for the Cody Bronx. Those are your seniors this season. And they did make a change. So at quarterback for the Bronx, it's Landon Schultz for the Bronx. Normally the second stringer has been Cash McFadden. And again, you got to hope he's all right. He did take, he collided with a Green River Wolf when going for an interception. It's going to be third down for Cody here. Yeah, I'm trying to catch up on my stat sheet there. Hurrying things up here. Here's a pass, and it's incomplete. It was intended for Aaron Trotter. And it's going to be fourth down for the Bronx. We'll see if they go for it here. Be fourth down at about 8. And it looks like Cody is setting up to go for this. Schultz gives the play. The junior as quarterback in the shotgun in a 2-by-1 set. Here's a carry to Boston Crowball, and he is gone. Touchdown, Cody. And the Bronx score again in this game. They also passed the 60-point mark in this contest. Your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard now shows 64-0 with the PAT awaiting. That was a good job by Boston Crowball for the score. So now I'm trying to get everybody else caught up on my stat sheet. I don't have a lot of room on my stat sheet, so we're getting a lot on the stat sheet tonight. Boston Crowball with the score. The PAT is good, and we have a score on your Pinnacle Bay scoreboard. Cody 65, Green River 0. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Back right after this on 103.3 The Range.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
This is Cody Bronx football on the Range.
Cody with another score, courtesy of Boston Crowball from 37 yards out. Gives the Bronx a 65-0 advantage over Green River. Clock is at 2:42. Again, this clock will pretty much be running from here on out. We'll have your Redboard Sub Shop post-game show at the end of this one, as well as we have a State Farm player of the game selection. And the Green River's got some confusion on the kickoff. Nelson to send it away again. This one is going to be received at the 2-yard line by Johnson, and Johnson is going to be looked like wrapped around the horse collar, but just low enough to hit the shoulder pads. It will be tackled about the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Wolves. So we will hopefully have a conversation with head coach Matt McFadden after this contest. And the post-game show is right now Cody looking pretty good and improving to 6-1 on the season, as they lead on your Pinnacle Bay scoreboard 65-0. Green River going to keep their starters out, and a trip set to the left off a single receiver is laked to the right. Cody again bringing in the second unit for this second half, and again, player safety and giving the seniors the moment. And so we got a carry there by Walter. He'll get himself a nice 7-yard carry. 80 seconds now in this third quarter. Hintz is going to go to the passing game here. He's going to loft one up. That's intercepted. Cody defense all around by Lane Stevenson. Going to get credit for the interception, and the Cody defense strikes again. If you can get everybody going on one night, you know it's a good night, especially for this Cody Bronx team. And the Bronx will have another offensive possession, and clock will get at least one play in for the final 40 seconds. So we'll get one final play here, as Coach McFadden's giving instructions to his offense, and he'll send Landon Schultz in the Bronx out for this next play. 27 seconds left to go in the third quarter. They'll go on a 2-by-1 set. Two receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Schultz is going to have a mishandled snap. It kind of goes off to his left. Schultz now, he's going to run and try to get something or make something happen. It's going to be a big loss. It's going to be a loss of 24. or excuse me, a loss of 19 on the play. And that will be the end of the third quarter. And your third quarter score is Cody 65, Green River 0 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. We'll take a 60-second timeout. Final 12 minutes coming up here on 103.3 The Range.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Texting and driving. Texting and driving? Everyone knows there really is no and. You're either texting or you're driving. In other words, if you're typing or reading anything while you're behind the wheel, you're not paying attention and you're not in control of your vehicle. That's why law enforcement around the state is cracking down on distracted driving. Hey, Wyoming, let's put an end to texting and driving because we all know better. There is no and. This message was paid for by White-On.
The final 12 minutes are here. Fourth quarter football starts now.
Third quarter just ended on a mishandled snap where the Bronx lost 19, and here's a carry now for Trotter. And he's going to get himself some yardage back. It's not going to be a lot, but something to start with. As it's gotten to the point where I got to take stats on my paper. That's how much the Bronx have ran the football tonight. That was a gain of 3. It's going to be third down and long here. Again, Schultz is at the quarterback. The Bronx has put in some of their second team and their depth in, and the pass is completed, but it's going to be Destin Patterson on the reception. And it's going to be fourth down on the play here. And again, I'm just trying to catch up on all of my stats here. As it's been quite a big night for this Cody Bronx team on the offensive side. The punt team is coming. Nelson is going to send it away. And we got whistles. And the official is going to come and check the football here. There's resetting the football, and clock continues to tick with just approaching 10 minutes to go in this one. Appreciate you again tuning in. A big thanks to McKenna at the radio station who's keeping this game on the airwaves. And again, a big thanks to Haley. This is a nice punt by Nelson. How about inside the 5? Keep it going. Get it down there. And let's talk about the 3-yard line. A heck of a performance for Zach Nelson and his leg tonight. He's had to kick it off quite a bit here. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Green River inside the 5. And we haven't seen Green River make any changes to their depth if they are going to get ready for next week. I believe they play Star Valley. Powell's going to take on Evanston. Cody's and Jackson, so the only explanation is this Green River takes on Star Valley in their final regular season game. And they did make a change at quarterback. We'll get those changes here in just a minute, and that's going to be a good carry there by Green River. At quarterback is Carter Steen. At quarterback. And we're going to have to get some numbers here, and making the carry was Hams Herwalt. He's get himself a nice carry for 9 yards. Second down for Green River. I apologize, that was Walter on the carry for 9. Their carry again by Walter. He's going to lose 1.
That's a loss by number 34.
A loss of 1 on the carry. It's going to be 3rd down and about 2 for the Wolves. Again, deep in their own territory. They're at about the 12-yard line. Green River's done a good job penalty-wise. Unofficially, I have them for 0 penalties in this game. Steen's in the shotgun. Here's a give now to Johnson. Johnson will have a 1st down for a 5-yard carry. Trevor Johnson on the night, 5 carries for 17 yards.
Number 49, Tony Salgado.
His clock again is going to continue to tick down for the rest of this one. 7:40 to go in this game. Cody has gotten 1 score in this second half, and they really, again, like I said, they really haven't had to do a lot on the offensive side because the special teams has done a tremendous job as well as the defense. Quick pass here for the Wolves is completed to Lake. Hunter Lake with the reception. And that will be a gain of what appears to be 4. And Steen gets his first completion of the night. It's Hunter Lake. This is just his 2nd reception. They do give him 5, so 2nd and 5 for the Wolves. They're going to hurry it up to the line. There's a give now once again to Johnson. Johnson's going to have a 1st down. They're going to give him 7. And 1st down and 10 for the Wolves. They're going to move the chains again here. And Green River just going to try to avoid keeping that goose egg on the scoreboard. On your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard right now, Cody leading this one 65-0. Steen checks the sideline for the play. 2-by-2 set. Steen will give it off to Johnson again. Will cut inside, and I heard Bronx will take him down after a 5-yard carry. So 5-yard carry for Johnson. That's going to be another 2nd down for Green River. They have had unofficially 122 yards of offense tonight. The Bronx are just 209. And again, we'll check the sideline. They go back to that same formation. Steen, quick pass. It's going to be completed to a receiver that we haven't seen all night. That's going to be Dallin Rosny. Is how I got the pronunciation on that one of what appears to be about 1 on the reception. 3rd down and 3, so officially a 2-yard reception there. Steen will check the sideline. Johnson stands quite a bit ways back. And Steen will give the play off. Approaching 5 minutes in this 4th quarter. Johnson again with the carry. He's got some room and more. It has a 1st down past midfield. And Johnson still continues to go. Flag is on the play. So as it stands, so we get official yardage here. They spot this at about the 43. So as it stands, it's a 23-yard carry for Johnson, but pending the penalty here, we'll await the results of this penalty. We'll get the official mic here.
Holding. Offense. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. 1st down.
So 10 yards. It's still going to be a 1st down for Green River. They just are going to give him a loss of 10. So officially it's going to be a 13-yard carry for Johnson. And that was the first penalty I have for Green River tonight. Ball spotted at the 42 of Green River. There's Johnson again is going to get the carry and getting a lot of the load in this quarter. That's going to be about a 6-yard carry for Johnson, and he's getting the yardage now. He leads the team with total yardage at 48. 9 carries for 48 yards. They're going to give him 4 on the carry officially, so I give him an extra 2 yards. Broadcasters are courtesy like that sometimes. Here's a quick pass, high pass, incomplete, intended for Dallin Rosenay. That'll be the first incompletion for Steen tonight. And third down for Green River. Cody going to make some substitutions. And again, they're just trying to get everybody involved in this one. 3:43 left to go. Steen getting the play and sending the message to everybody else. Same formation again. Steen's going to drop back to pass. He has to immediately roll out. That might be going backwards. Refs are going to let this play. It's going to be Cody football, and that's going to be taken into the end zone. Touchdown, Cody. Joe Erzmendi has the score. First time we've called his name tonight on the defensive side, and he gets the touchdown. And they are going to say yes for this? Yes, touchdown Cody. I didn't get an official signal, and now we do. And now we got the PAT here once again for Nelson. With 3:15 left to go, your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, it's Cody 71, Green River 0. Again, pending the PAT, and Cody really could not have asked for a better senior night. PAT is up, and it is perfection from Nelson. Fourth quarter, we got 3:15 left to go. It is Cody 72, Green River 0. We'll step aside for a 60-second timeout right here on 103.3 The Range.
Years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Pinnacle Bank scoreboard shows in the fourth quarter, it is Cody 72, Green River 0. The Broncs will be heading to Jackson next week for the final game of the regular season. Cody going to be looking to snag a win on Jackson's final home game of the year. We'll see what playoffs look like heading into next week, and there's going to be a lot that happens here, and Johnson will be returning it to the 20-yard line. First time in a while Green River has been able to get to past the 20-yard line. If you're Green River just looking for something positive to go home with here in this potentially final drive, as we do have 2:48 left to go in the ball game. Green River did have changes on the offensive side in that last drive, and they'll continue to keep that the same here as Steen is at quarterback for the Wolves. Green River heads into a 2-by-2 set. Tighten things up on the left side. Man goes in motion from right to left. Here's a give now to Doak, and as he goes from right to left, or left to right, excuse me, it's taken down right around inside the 35-yard line, and they'll spot him at the 37. Be a gain of 7.
Second down.
Doak with his first carry of the night. He has 7 yards. Under 2 minutes left to play here. Cody almost had a shutout last home game when they took on Evanston, and a field goal broke that goose egg off the scoreboard. Steen's going to look deep, and nice job there from the Bronx, Damian Sander, who had that deflection. We do have a flag. Damian Sander, who had the deflection. We do have a flag, though, on the play. We'll see what the flag is here.
Holding, defense, before the pass. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. First down.
Holding on the defense in something that has been different tonight compared to most nights. Cody with now 6 penalties, unofficially for 70 yards. Steen in the shotgun again. Past the 35. Here's a give to Johnson up the middle. Herta Bronx already making the stop. Under 90 seconds left to go. I think Green River is trying to hurry this one up here and get something here. Johnson again with the carry. He's going to be taken down after appears to be a 5-yard carry. Johnson has had himself a pretty good fourth quarter. The team has gotten 54 yards. He has roughly about at least 40 of that. Unofficially, as Green River gets set for a 2nd and 5, under a minute to play. Steen gives it up to Johnson again to the right side. And he's going to get right to about midfield after a 7-yard carry, maybe 6. First down for Cody at midfield. 35 seconds left to play. Cody going to try to hold Green River to a shutout. Steen is going to drop back. Goes to the right side. That's intercepted. Picked off there by Kyler Stinson. And Cody is going to be able to complete the shutout. As, again, Kyler Stinson on the interception. On a big, at least attempt there. And I think the Bronx are going to let the seniors kind of have one final moment here with a kneel down. And that's going to be the case. 4 seconds left to go, and they won't send the Bronx to the field. And that should do it. That's going to be your final here in Cody. The Bronx will get the win 72-0 over the Green River Wolves on senior night. The Bronx conclude their home stance of the regular season 4-0. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, and we will get you for your breadboard sub shop postgame show coming up right here on 103.3 The Range.
Texting and driving. Texting and driving? Everyone knows there really is no and. You're either texting or you're driving. In other words, if you're typing or reading anything while you're behind the wheel, you're not paying attention and you're not in control of your vehicle. That's why law enforcement around the state is cracking down on distracted driving. Hey, Wyoming, let's put an end to texting and driving because we all know better. There is no and. This message was paid for by White-On.
Today's new trend in building is industrial. Cascade Services in Cody specializes in welded railings, stairs, and beautiful spiral staircases. So give your new home updates, or commercial business the wow factor. Your fabricator will help you design your idea in a timely manner and exceed your specifications. Cascade Services, all of your welding and fabrication needs. Call 307-202-2433.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takahouchi equipment and service needs. Takahouchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takahouchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takahouchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your Auto Blast specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
It's your Breadboard Sub Shop post-game show presented by Breadboard Sub Shop, located on the top of Grable Hill in Cody. Your final here, it is Cody 72, Green River nothing, as the Bronx do complete the shutout in this contest. The Bronx really didn't have to do much on the offensive side of things, only unofficially ahead for 209 yards tonight. The Bronx did get touchdowns on defense, offense, and special teams. They've had themselves a night in this one. We'll take a look at the final numbers. We'll also take a look at scores around the state of Wyoming, mainly focusing in the Bighorn Basin. We're going to be talking about next week's contest, and we do have a plan to talk with head coach Matt McFadden, and we'll see if we get a player or two in this one. So we do also have to select our Jen Talich State Farm agent player of the game in this contest. Again, your final score, it is Cody 72, Green River 0. Taking a look at score by score, the first score would be courtesy of Owen Peterson on a 70-yard touchdown run to the end zone after what I believe would be a 97-yard touchdown return in the contest that got ruled back. So Owen Peterson getting a 70-yard touchdown. That would be followed by another touchdown, as it was a passing touchdown from Max Ball to Trey Smith in the first quarter. Cody would get a punt return touchdown from Hatch twice in the contest to make it 28-0 after the first quarter. Halftime would see two more scores put on the board that would put the clock running in effect. Max Ball would get a 14-yard touchdown to Trey Smith, and Chrysler would get a 15-yard touchdown run. And I think that would be considered a pass because it was tossed forward in the contest. The Bronx would get two more scores. They would get a 37-yard touchdown run by Boston, that was not Boston Croneball who would get the score. I apologize, it was Boston Croneball. I have my numbers mixed up. And it would be a fumble recovery for a score by Arzamendi for the Bronx. Your final score, again, it is Cody 72 and Green River 0. We'll step aside for another 90-second timeout. We'll be back right here on 103.3 The Range after this 2-minute timeout.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Texting and driving. Texting and driving? Everyone knows there really is no and. You're either texting or you're driving. In other words, if you're typing or reading anything while you're behind the wheel, you're not paying attention and you're not in control of your vehicle. That's why law enforcement around the state is cracking down on distracted driving. Hey, Wyoming, let's put an end to texting and driving, because we all know better. There is no and. This message was paid for by Whiteout.
Today's new trend in building is industrial. Cascade Services in Cody specializes in welded railings, stairs, and beautiful spiral staircases. So give your new home updates, or commercial business the wow factor. Your fabricator will help you design your idea in a timely manner and exceed your specifications. Cascade Services, for all of your welding and fabrication needs, call 307-202-2433.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takahouchi equipment and service needs. Takahouchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takahouchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takahouchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
Continuing our breadboard sub shop post game shows, we're working on trying to get the score here. And perfect timing is we will actually get the stats here in just a moment. Here is head coach Mac McFadden makes his way up. We will give you the headset. This is definitely more technology than last time, Coach. And we'll work on the wire work over here. See if you can hear me in just a moment. We will get him here. I definitely messed up that headset, Coach, so I apologize. You got me, Coach?
I got you.
Perfect. Coach Mac McFadden, heck of a win, but normally you take the offense, but every aspect of the football team tonight really came out and performed.
Yeah, special teams were huge, defense, and just really all just great team win. A lot of kids played, every kid played, and yeah, some big touchdowns there. See Joe's touchdown?
Yeah, I know everybody was excited about that one. I mean, even the defense. I mean, you guys. I mean, turnovers, interceptions. I mean, how important. I mean, especially after last week and doing what you guys did here tonight. How much confidence does that bring with the team?
Well, a lot. And I hope what I want them to understand is we had a really good week of practice, and that's where these, that's what's important. So we had a great week of practice, and I thought it showed up, here today. I thought our freshmen played really, really well today, and then you turn around and see the varsity and what happened here, and we had a great week of practice. Kids bought into it, and I told you they were hungry on Monday. They were ready for some more football, and just loved the way they reacted to their first loss. So
I know we kind of got a lot of everything. I mean, with the offense. I mean, there was a point at Chrysler I had to determine it was a passing touchdown and not a rushing touchdown. I did mark it as a rushing touchdowns for folks who were more interested in that. But, Coach, I mean, everybody, I think I don't know if I saw a mistake tonight. I mean, besides maybe penalty. That's how ticky-tacky, that's how far I had to get tonight. Overall for these seniors, how much did it mean for this team?
Yeah, we just wanted to give them another senior night. We don't want this to be the last one. And but to come out here and celebrate, they got their families here, and for those seniors, that was awesome. So yeah, proud of everyone, proud of the team, proud of those guys who were coming in, and just to keep the intensity up and keep the focus up. Did a great job.
I'll leave you with one more final question, Coach. I mean, you got one more game left. I mean, I know you told me in the postseason you weren't really knowing what's going on. You pretty much are guaranteed it now at this point. But, I mean, just how important is next week going to be, especially having to go right back through Yellowstone down to Jackson?
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to getting to Monday. We had such a good week of practice, and that's where it all starts. So, I'm just anxious to get back on the field with these guys, and I think they totally bought in, and they can see that, hey, this fundamental work that you do at practice every day, this is what happens on Friday night. So we got one more week, and we'll celebrate this and have a great senior weekend, and it's a great pink night, and raise some money for a great cause, and we'll turn around and go back to work and try to go 1-0 again.
Yeah, Coach, I won't keep you too long. I know you got to go celebrate with these seniors. I got a couple behind you as well, so I'll let you go. Thanks again, Coach, for your time.
Awesome. Thank you.
Head Coach Matt McFadden, and one of you guys will have to figure it out. And we'll get Wyatt Barton here, and Wyatt, heck of a win. I mean, you got me, Wyatt? Perfect. First off, Wyatt, just talk about the moment going down. You got your name announced with your parents and walking down on the field. What was that moment like?
Oh, it's so special to me. I've been waiting for this for forever. I got it written down on my wrist. It says him, and I kind of put that up there for the little me. Dad, he's been waiting for this moment forever, and it's so special for me.
Just, again, I don't know what to, ticky-tacks. You guys just did everything tonight. I saw you play some defense tonight. About said, what was that like? Some opportunities on the defensive side.
Well, I played defense all last year, and they're kind of saving me for offense, but I really enjoy defense, and it's a blast. I don't know what else. Just 72 points scored tonight, especially the Arizmendi touchdown. I know everybody was excited about that one. Just talk about this game in general and how much it meant for you, especially with the cause, the family being able to support you in this hometown. Well, I think our last home game, our guaranteed home game of the season, it's really special. Coming back from a game like Valley and just playing Green River, we did a chance to work on our fundamentals and we did execute, and
I don't know. It's fun. It's definitely special. Looking at the seniors before me, it's really special. I've been waiting for it.
Coach talked the practice this week was just phenomenal for you guys. Just kind of walk me through this week in general with practice and everything, especially. I know Trey Smith, last week he was talking about you guys were ready. You just want to keep playing, and Coach just mentioned the practice this week of how amazing that was. Just kind of go through this week for you.
Well, this week, one of our big things is, next. It's, next play, next whatever. And so we're pretty good at that, so we kind of forgot about last week, jumped right in on Monday. We lifted, then we had a great practice Monday. Tuesday came around, we had another lift. And then we came back for practice, had a phenomenal hard practice Wednesday. We locked in for our easy practice, and then Thursday we came back, and then we balled out on Friday.
How does it feel to get another? Not knowing that this might not be your final game at home, but for guarantee-wise, just how much does this mean? Knowing again, we don't know if you get another home game. Hopefully you do. But as a broadcaster, but to know that you got to win on your guaranteed final home game, how much does that mean to you?
That means a lot. It's kind of I did to leave it all out on here, and that's cool stories I did to bring.
Perfect. And, I gave Trey Smith the opportunity to talk about one of your favorite moments playing with these guys. What's your favorite moment playing with this group of seniors, and what it's been like to play with these guys?
Ooh, I think homecoming, I had a guy on me in a pass pro, and I snapped him down. I bounced his head off the ground, and then Aaron Trotter was just giggling. It was so funny.
And what about playing with these guys? Just what's it been like to play with these guys for your high school career?
It's been a grind. It's been so fun. I started playing 4th grade, so I kind of got into it then. Middle school was a blast. We didn't win every game, but middle school was a blast. Coming in the freshman year, I didn't really know what to expect. And then, seeing how we all grow and how good of a team we are and how we get a lead, that's so awesome.
Wyatt, final question. What do you want to say to the Cody community who's watching tonight and who came out to support you?
Shoot, I just want to say thank you. We appreciate the support, and we love you guys.
Perfect. Wyatt Barton, thank you again for taking some time, and we'll talk to you eventually again, I'm sure. But big thanks to Wyatt Barton. We'll give it up now. I believe we got Anchor Stewart, right? Yep, we got Anchor Stewart. I took a moment to get your number, make sure I got the right name there. But Anchor Stewart here with us. And first off, what is it like to get a win tonight, especially in this way?
Oh, it's awesome. I love being able to serve with my boys on the team, and it's awesome. It's just the energy.
This game in general, senior night and everything like that, just what is it like for these seniors to get that night and be able to help them get a win?
Oh, awesome. I love being able to get a win for my seniors. You don't really have very many games home, so we got to do, as underclassmen, what we can to try to get it so they can have another game home.
Yeah, we don't know yet. Hopefully that's the case for you guys. You get another home game, but Coach talked about this practice this week. You guys had a phenomenal practice. What was this week like for you? I know we go back to Star Valley, and you guys have pretty much moved on. I don't know how else to describe it. You guys just heck of a job tonight. But what was this practice like, just to get the results you guys wanted?
Against Valley, we kind of struggled with our fundamentals, so we really broke it down to day one stuff, and we built our way up and worked on those little things, and that's, I think, what got us here.
What about again, I couldn't point anything out that was wrong. Again, it was just either, ticky-tack penalty. It was ticky-tack. I don't know what else to point that could have gone wrong. Every aspect of the team tonight just was phenomenal. Just what part would you be the most impressed about? I will say first, I thought special teams probably stood out to me. What was the side of the football that stood out to you?
Oh, special teams for sure. Chase Hatch had 2 huge returns. Kind of took some reps for me on offense, but it's all good. I was so
taking
happy,
the reps
so
away.
Excited, yeah.
Maybe tell them to slow down a little bit.
I was like, come on, guys.
No, but again, final home game here, and kind of looking ahead next week. But just this night, what do you want to say to the Cody community who's watching tonight or came here and is going to probably listen back?
Well, thank you guys so much for supporting us. It means so much to us. Without you guys, we really wouldn't have the fans we have and all of the sponsors we have, and it's just amazing to see what the community does for us, and I thank you guys so much. We love you all so much.
Well, guaranteed one more week, and we know there's more football left after that, but Stuart, thank you for your time. Congrats on the win. Go celebrate it with your boys.
I will.
Anchor Stuart, appreciate it again. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back to wrap this one up. You're tuned in to Cody Bronx Football on 103.3 The Range.
Years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Texting and driving. Texting and driving? Everyone knows there really is no and. You're either texting or you're driving. In other words, if you're typing or reading anything while you're behind the wheel, you're not paying attention and you're not in control of your vehicle. That's why law enforcement around the state is cracking down on distracted driving. Hey, Wyoming, let's put an end to texting and driving because we all know better. There is no and. This message was paid for by White-On.
Today's new trend in building is industrial. Cascade Services in Cody specializes in welded railings, stairs, and beautiful spiral staircases. So give your new home updates, or commercial business the wow factor. Your fabricator will help you design your idea in a timely manner and exceed your specifications. Cascade Services, for all of your welding and fabrication needs, call 307-202-2433.
Back here on 103.3 The Range, we're wrapping up here on the Breadboard Sub Shop post-game show. We do have a couple of obligations left to do here before we wrap it up here tonight. Is again the Bronx winning with a final score on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, 72-0 against the Green River Wolves. The Bronx are back in action next Friday. I believe it's at 6 o'clock. I will get that pulled up here in just a moment. And first, let's do the final numbers here. And again, these are unofficial stats because I had to take stats on the paper. If that tells you anything how well Cody did tonight. I mean, they had so many players. You heard it from Coach. It was an excellent week of practice. And you definitely could see that on the field. Final numbers looking like this for the Cody Bronx. They would run a total of, I had officially or unofficially 20 plays on offense, 12 on the ground, 8 through the air, 149 yards on the ground, 60 through the air for 209 yards of offense. For Green River, they run a total of 63 plays, 37 on the ground, 26 through the air, 103 yards on the ground, and 57 yards through the air. Those are your team stats tonight. Taking a look, we do have one more obligation, and that's to select our Gentalich State Farm Agent Player of the Game. And here I'm going to list quite a few because I think all of them deserve Player of the Game. And that goes all the seniors: Jerome Beardall, Trey Smith, Chase Hatch, Owen Peterson, Grady McCartan, Maddox Ball, Miles Hensley, Damian McCall, Dustin Patterson. You have Aaron Trotter on there. You also have Joe Ayers-Mendy. I hope I pronounce these right, so I do apologize if I mispronounce them. Jared Chrysler, Logan Bogardus, Tony Salgado. You have Noah Capelli, Sam Capelli, Warren Sorensen. You also have Logan Barton, Wyatt Barton, and I believe I'm missing a couple here in Logan Bogardus, so I apologize. I missed his name, but those are your players of the game presented by State Farm Agent Gentalich. Final numbers or final scores, and then we'll wrap this up from the 3A classification. We'll just do 3A as this is the classification Cody's in. Pala defeated Jackson 34-14. Star Valley defeated Evanston 40-14. Riverton with a big win over Torrington 28-12. Douglas gets the 19-3 victory over Buffalo.
Lander defeating Rollins 54-13, and Cody will get the 72-0 win over Green River. Final scores, and that will do it here for this broadcast on 103.3 The Range. Big thanks to McKenna at the studio to keep the game on the airwaves. Big thanks to Haley, who was running our camera tonight. I'm Wyatt Barichka. You are listening. You were tuned in to Cody High School football on 103.3 The Range. We'll send you back to your Wyoming's genuine country, 103.3 The Range.
The preceding has been a presentation of Cody High School Athletics and 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain broadcasting station. Now back to Wyoming's genuine country.